Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by From Scratch.
Justin, when was the last time you made a fresh meal from scratch? I'm talking about ketchup, aioli, sourdough bread, pastas, brioche buns, ricotta cheese, butter. This restaurant's main focus is to make everything from scratch.
That's right. From Scratch is a 2-time award winner for the best burger and pizza of the state of Utah. They also have beef stroganoff, roasted beet salad, braised brisket, grilled salmon, and more. Heard enough about the food? How about the alcohol? How about the Scratch margarita and the Scratch seasonal beer? Everything from scratch.
Located at 62 East Gallivan Avenue in downtown Salt Lake, open 6 days a week, Monday through Thursday from 11 to 9, Friday from 11 to 10, Saturdays from 12 to 10.
For takeout and reservations, call 801-961-9000. That's 801-961-9000. Online orders at www.fromscratchslc.com. For more private events, email hlevino@netwasatch.com.
And remember, if you want fresh made meals, no one's better than
From Scratch.
Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive. We don't even need to tell you, it's your weekly boys!
Yeah!
And that's all the time we have.
That's all all the content we have, right?
Dude, how about Mother Nature decided to take a piss on us today?
Dude, it was nice though.
It was nice. It was, well, when you're in 300-degree weather because of the asphalt,
right?
You're like, oh yeah, this is nice. And then my boss is like, hey, it's raining too much. Let's go home.
Oh, you lucked out, didn't you?
We'll finish it. Well, maybe.
Oh.
Because we didn't finish. Now we might be adding another day. Although he wanted to take Friday off because it's a holiday.
Oh, so you're not going to take Friday off now? Oh, you got butt fucked.
But if we work it, it's obviously it's a full day. Obviously it's a full day on overtime, and we also get paid for it. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great, but it's still a holiday.
It's still fucked up, yeah.
Isn't it, the older you get, you're like, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm not counting change out of my pocket, right? I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm like, but that's what it is with this fucking job I'm supposed to take. Well, we're supposed to start doing next week. I'm like, I told one of the guys, how come it feels like we're about to take on this job, which is thousands of miles away? And it's a little bit exaggerating.
Maybe just thousands of dollars in profit is all.
And I said, and we don't know how we're gonna get there. What is our schedule gonna be? How long are we doing this for?
Where I work, they would have bunked us up there. We wouldn't have drove back and forth. It wouldn't have been worth it.
See, that's the thing. Let's see if this happens. Like, I want to say, hey, if there's anybody that can take me for like a month and a half just during the week, and I can just. Well, the job is in Honeyville.
So it's where?
Up north. So if any of you would want me to stay over, and I'll entertain your kids for free.
Even though he hates them.
Yeah. I'll be like, hey, they turn around, some motherfuckers. Dude, speaking of fucking kids, there's a couple of one of my mom's best friend in Mexico has this daughter. Her oldest daughter got married, and they just celebrate. So they renew their vows.
Okay, that's weird, but whatever.
Vows, or
they're not,
or vowels.
I think it's vows.
Vows, as in. No, that's bow, right?
That's bows.
That's bow wow. Yippee-yo, yippee-yay.
Bows. Renew your bows.
So they renew their vows.
Vows. I think it's got a W. V-O-W-S.
Yeah, but it's got but not with the L.
No, I don't think there's an L.
Okay, vows. Now I'm saying it wrong. Thanks to you. Anyway, they renew their fucking thing.
You take your motor in to get your valves redone. You don't renew your valves.
Dude, these fucking kids have been together 7 fucking years.
How old are they?
It doesn't matter. I mean, obviously younger than me,
Okay.
but so
Are they from here?
no, they're back home.
Oh, okay.
But don't you celebrate your decades, or not even that? Isn't it your 25th
Yeah,
and
I
then your
would think
50th?
like 25th. That would make sense to me to renew your vows
Isn't your
on your 25th anniversary.
Isn't your 25th
At 2,500 miles.
so? Do you guys have this here? It's called like the. I don't. I may be fucking this up, but for back home, 25th year anniversary for your wedding is called your like your silver wedding.
Yeah, we do have those. There's a list of like what they are. Like this anniversary is like paper. This anniversary is
really?
like diamond. This anniversary is like stone.
Oh, so these fucking kids are probably a paper mache and they're over there celebrating and shit, and everybody's there with masks on.
And
They're like
pinatas?
10 feet away from it. No, we're not.
You said paper mache, right?
They are there. Everybody's wearing a mask, 10 feet away from each other, taking photos and shit. He got on a knee again. I don't know why I'm hating this so much, but it's bothering me that you guys are celebrating 7 fucking years.
Yeah, that is kind of odd. 7 years. 10, I'm like, I give you a pass.
I was like 10, like the wife and I went to Mexico at 10. I was like, oh yeah, that's something different.
yeah,
You know?
oh yeah. But to renew your vows on 7 years, that is very odd. Very odd, actually. Very odd. I think they're just looking for some company in this fucking COVID, these lonely times, right?
Dude, these are the exact same kids. I love them to death, don't get me wrong, but these are the exact same kids that when he proposed to her, every now and then he would like put a post on Facebook or whatever, like a video or whatever of something that he saw, and he wanted to take his fiance. He would fucking call her, "Hey, fiance," and tag her.
Even after they were married?
Check this out. No, but after they got married, they were like, "Hey, wife, look at this. Wife, so and so," like tag her, and
Well,
then he's like,
they love each other.
"Yeah, but it's so gross."
Oh, fuck.
Dude, if I like my buddy Chance, he renewed his those at 20 years, I think, in Hawaii. So you're like, oh,
Yeah, but that's like, yeah,
that's
that
the
makes
way
sense,
to do
right?
it. Yeah, the white way. Yeah.
Yeah.
This fucking kids are celebrating 7 years.
I thought that was a white thing anyway, to renew your vows. I didn't know it was a nationwide. I guess
It's
that
on
does
your
make
side.
sense. Yes.
Hashtag sponsors.
A worldly fucking event is
Yeah.
what I meant to say.
No, I know. Back home we do it. But I really, but I haven't seen any other. What other country does it? Probably Latin America does it. But like, you don't see like people in China doing that, right?
No. They're not doing much of anything right now in China.
China's living, dude.
They say they're living, but
You
I
know?
don't believe it. I don't believe that shit.
By the way, you know how you celebrate the fact that now we're like fist bumping and like feet away from each other,
Yes.
so we don't touch each other. You're loving
Yeah,
it,
I love it.
isn't it? Now, JSYK me, isn't it China or Japan the ones that only allow you to have one child? I'm down with that.
Is it only one? It has to be a boy. If it's a girl, they throw it down the river.
They put it back in.
They put it in a gunny sack and throw it down the river. That's what I hear.
What the fuck does that even mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
They throw it in a gunny sack and throw it down the river and let it drown. You didn't know that?
Jesus Christ.
You've never heard that? That they only want boys because the population is so big and there's a lot of women there.
Where's my fucking...
What are you looking for?
We just want to apologize. We don't know if this is true or not. But yeah,
The views and opinion expressed on the other side of the Beehive are not those of the,
yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta ask Chance to come
We
back
should.
and do it. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm like,
Hey, speaking of JSYKs,
yeah.
cornstarch solves gooch heat.
And also, where is it? Oh. I guess My Chemical Romance is the one that sings "When I Was."
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're horrible at the buttons.
We're just like fucking kids that just barely got buttons.
I love that they're right here for me to fuck with.
I know. I gotta fucking stretch. You know? Did you ever have that like a kid toy that you put like shapes and it's got a timer?
Yes.
And you put in the shapes and then it pops on you.
Pop It.
Is it called Pop It?
I think that's what it's called. Is Pop It.
Dude, I was.
It was like red and blue on the inside, and the shapes were yellow.
Yeah, dude. I was the master and commander with that shit. Did you ever enjoy any of those? Like, what was the one that
Mousetrap?
like Operation
Yes.
Hungry Hippo?
Yes, Hungry Hippos.
See, I never played that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you had a horrible childhood.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what you know what? You want to know what I had when I was a kid?
Sticks and rocks.
Yeah. Well, I had the one. Yo, I told you. Remember, I had the one with the when I used to play with my friends and I was in the fence. Remember, I used to tell you that thing, and
right.
it was a stick in a little like a oval piece of wood that you would hit it and then swing it. Then we had marbles. I used to play with marbles.
Yeah, I still play with my marbles.
It's just fucking. Yo, can you switch your balls?
No. I think you can swing them around, but they eventually set back.
But like inside of your sock, you can't just.
I don't think so. You might be able to switch them, but eventually I think they settle back. It goes back around. It's like the tether ball you played. I don't know if you guys had that in Mexico, but
We used to have which one's that one? The one that just the paddle.
it has the ball on it, and it's got the rope, and it's on a pole, and like you hit it back and forth, and if you swing it all the way around.
Oh yeah.
They have that in the playground.
Is that the one with the? Is that the same one? The one with the string that is in like schools?
Yeah, tether ball.
Is that what it is? Like at the end of fucking
Napoleon
Dynamite?
Yeah.
I just heard this song on the way. And when you're in danger, take a look in my eyes, or whatever it says.
Anyway, but cornstarch,
Yeah, what is that?
you powder that shit on your balls and you won't chafe. Gets rid of the goo cheat.
Yo, are you fucking with me?
That's what our boy fucking Ryan,
Yeah.
Mr. Ryan Hawkins told me. Shout out to Ryan.
So we're gonna get fucked out of that one too, huh?
Yeah,
I guess we didn't come up with
no more.
And as a matter of fact, we're getting sued because we name our episode that.
Yeah.
Like, you guys got money to pay for this?
No, it's what calms the gooch heat down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
so
makes
put that on
sense.
there. Yeah.
You
Little
wanted
bit
to
of
make
powder.
bags out of it, though.
Well, of course I wanted to make bags. I wanted to make sunglasses.
You wanted
I
to
wanted
make
to make
bags out of
coats,
scrotums.
nose warmers. A gooch heat nose warmer. Looks like a cloud
It's
nose,
so
but there's two of
wrinkled.
them.
It's all wrinkled. It's got like 1 or 2 hairs.
It looks like a hacky sack that like somebody's knocked all the beads out of.
Yo,
kinda
hacky
hangs there.
sack? I didn't. Hacky sack was something I learned here.
Yeah, we had hacky sack in like junior high. It was huge. We used to play Sting.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Whoever kicks it, I think it's like 10 times. If you can kick it, and then whoever catches it, everybody runs, and you throw it as hard as you can, and that motherfucker would hit your back and hurt so bad.
We used to have this. What about the one that you paint like chalk? You paint like squares.
Hopscotch.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you take the fucking disc and toss it.
Yeah, and then you gotta
then
skip
hop,
it.
and then you pick it up on one foot and then hop the rest of the way.
Justin, we're not that different.
No, we're not that different. Let me ask you this: did you and your friends ever pass each other out?
Pass?
Pass each other out, like breathe really heavy and then choke each other out until you passed out?
No,
Was that
we
white
weren't.
people shit?
We weren't sociopaths.
Well, shout out to Syracuse Junior High.
Did you guys did that really? Mm-hmm. Did you pass out?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That's what's wrong with me. Of course I passed out.
Yo.
I was good at that game.
We used to have this game. I don't know if I said this before. We used to have this game where there was 2 groups and chicks would get down with this. They'll be like, "No, we want to play."
Oh, really?
We're like, "All right, cool." And so there's one person, like the team captain or whatever, and he was stand against the wall with his legs open. Then a guy or a girl will go and put their.
This sounds incriminating as fuck as children.
Well, I was a children.
Who had
too.
somebody had a videotape.
They were all 16. It was last year for me.
The gym coach had a videotape. He videotaped this whole thing.
The team captain would lock the door. No, but so the next person would go and put the their head in between the guys that are standing on legs, and then so on and so on.
Wait, I don't get you. So a guy would stand up against his wall, spread his legs.
Yeah, so like if I'm standing against the wall, I go like this. So the next person takes his or hers head and puts it in between my legs.
Okay, in your crotch.
Yeah.
But they're facing the other way, right?
They're facing.
Yeah.
So they're facing me, and then
the head goes in your crotch, right?
And so the next person goes in their crotch, and their crotch. Calling it crotch is kind of it's taking it sexual, but so we would do that, and then once the whole team is lined up like that, then the next team has to run and jump as far as you can from the last person till to see how much you can reach to go towards me that I'm the captain.
Well, you're never going to reach the end without fucking somebody up. What was the point of this game?
Because once everybody jumps and they're all laying it in our backs, for example, then once everybody's like, they get to start, they hold on to each other, and then we start waving. And if we fall first, then we get to do it again. They get to jump on us. But if one of those guys fall, then they get to do what we just did. They get to line up.
So they run, jump on your backs, and hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and stay there.
Hold on, and I think you. So if I jump and let's say that there's
6 or 7 people.
Let's say there's 10 people, and I just run and I land on the 4th.
Right.
I stay there.
Okay.
And so I have to figure out how to hold on. Or I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could also scoot over all the way to the front.
I like that you're doing that.
That's everybody's laying like this. And so I scoot up all the way to the front, and then the next person, and we all line up. So once everybody's on top of ourselves, or on top of us, then we start like waving like a snake and trying to make them fall. If they fall first, then they get to line up and we jump on them. If one of us fall first, then we get to line up again and they jump on us.
Everybody heard that, right?
Dude, it was fucking fun. You know what? The other thing I play with, the like the wooden, I guess you would call it spinning top. We call it trompo.
Oh yeah.
So you have those?
Yeah, it was just a top, called a top.
But it wasn't wood, huh?
No,
was it
ours
plastic,
were metal.
probably?
Ours were metal and spun forever. You could put them on your finger and fucking hold them, or a gyro. They call them a gyro too.
Really?
Yeah, if you and fucking pull it, wrap the string around it.
Chin, pull that shit
Pull
up.
it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, we had those as kids. Did you have the balsa wood airplanes? So it came in a package. It was made out of balsa wood, the really shitty thin wood, and like you would pop the wings out, pop the rudders out.
Okay. No,
put it together and fucking had a propeller. You could spin it with a rubber band.
You know what's something?
Throw it.
You know what's something my little brother did here, and I'm like, that's some white people shit. Like when you build your own little car.
I used to do that all the time. Cars and rockets and all sorts of shit.
No, but like you race with other people. They just basically put it on the track and.
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid.
That's stupid. You just tried to explain to me why standing up 10 people.
That's physical, dude.
Faces into crotches and jumping up on each other. What was the point of there was no point of winning. There was no point of winning. It sounded gay because you had 25 dudes. You're a liar when you say the girls wanted to play.
No, they did though.
Yeah, the husky ones. Like, hey, I'll play with you.
I think now that I think about it, I don't know why they would play if they really have to put their hand. No, because that's the thing though. Like back then, it's not. You weren't thinking
it wasn't
like
sexual,
that.
Right?
Yeah. Nowadays, I mean, even
now it'd be impossible to jump with a boner. That's called pole vaulting.
Nowadays, the fucking teachers would be like, "Hey, kiddos, don't do that. Don't do that. That looks bad."
I was gonna spit beer.
I'm trying to do my Latin accent every time I talk about people from Mexico.
I love it. Holy shit!
Don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself. I sound like Middle Eastern.
Yeah, a white guy trying to sound like a Latin fella.
I can't do my own people's accent. That's fucked up.
She never made slot cars. Where you put it on the thing, pull the trigger, it's all zzz, and go around the track and shit.
No.
Well, you guys didn't have electricity. I forgot.
Fuck off. We had to go and wind it up. We had to go outside.
You had to release the fucking windmill for the water to fucking turn.
How about those fucking, speaking of that shit, how about those fucking lights when you go camping and you're like, oh, let me get my flashlight.
Crank it up. How great is that?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Buy a goddamn battery.
You don't have to. It's the whole point of buying that.
It is like, hey, hold this. You're like fixing your fucking car in the middle of the fucking wood. And like, hey, you might have to spin that again. Oh, my bad, Dad.
Okay, but you're in the middle of the woods lost and the batteries die. Now what? Einstein?
But well, what are you driving first though?
Well, you're not driving anything. I am so surprised you have made it this far in life.
I want to go camping.
Oh, fuck, Angel.
Yeah. Dude, I don't enjoy camping.
Really?
Yeah.
I love camping. And every time we go, I'm like, I wonder if Angel... No, I stop. No, never mind.
Never mind. There's no bathrooms there.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Speaking of bathrooms, I think I'm brewing something.
You're brewing you got one in the chamber, huh?
No. I think it's a solid.
That's one in the chamber.
I think I'm gonna have to shit. That's one
in the chamber.
I see what you're saying, like a pebble. I see what you're saying.
No,
it's not gonna be a pebble.
We're not talking about a pebble. We're talking about a whole shotgun shell, a large one, a mortar.
Dude, what's better? What would you, if you had to do one thing? What's better, going camping or going boating?
Going camping.
Really?
Fuck boating. You're stranded on that boat. What is there to do? Drink, right? Oh, you've never been boating, right?
No, I'm saying, what's wrong with that?
No, I'm just saying. I would rather go camping, but there's multiple things to do than get on a boat. Boats are expensive, man.
You know how to ski?
Yeah.
You do, really?
I do that on wakeboard, too. Yep. I'm white. Of course I do.
That's true, though. I've been boating in Lake Powell, remember? That was when it caught me shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yo, but it feels
Do
like...
you enjoy boating?
I think this is how it works for me. I think I enjoy it when I see like when I see like on Facebook and I see friends doing it and I'm like, oh fuck, man.
Yeah, because they're taking pictures of every smiling.
Yeah, but
it's in their swimming suits and their bikinis, and they're all having fun with drinks, and
here I am getting a boner.
They're not showing the rest of it, where everybody's fucked up, passed out into the sun. You run out of gas, or the boat breaks down, or there's 1,000 people out in the lake, so you can't do anything.
They lost
fun.
a person.
Yeah, or somebody's dead. They didn't take pictures of that shit.
Yo, but here's another thing. It feels like to me that like every single person who goes boating, like none of them have a bad bod.
That's true, huh? They usually don't include that guy in the picture.
And whoever has the bad bod doesn't take his shirt off.
No, he owns the boat.
Oh, yeah,
but all
right.
the hot friends hang out with him.
He knows how to do it. He only takes like selfies of his face and like all the hot bitches in the back.
He does the bottom shot where you only get his face. He doesn't do the chick shot with the duck face. Right?
Dude, like what's the name of that guy? The famous poker player. Dan
I don't know.
Bilzerian?
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
That guy is...
Yeah, but he has enough money. He has wooden teeth, too. Have you ever seen him smile? He's all... "Rrr." He's got that those wooden perfect teeth. But he's always partying with hot chicks.
Dude, he's got, like, hot women 24/7. Like 7, 8, 9 of them.
The word on the street, he's not a very good guy, though.
Yeah, but
kind of a
I don't
shitty
care.
guy.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I just want to hang out with him.
I just want to go boating with him.
Yo, but he's fucking rock solid, too.
When you have money, you don't have to go to work.
That's
you can go to the
true,
gym
though.
or have the gym in your house.
Yo, you know how horrible it is to fucking try to be on a diet doing this fucking job?
I
that
can
we're doing right now?
imagine.
I tell you why.
Can
Because the
imagine.
fucking boss shows up.
Buys you tacos?
And then not only he buys you tacos, but so here's what happened to me yesterday or 2 days ago. The wife sent me with my salad, and I'm like, fuck yeah. So I get there. I have like a little bit of time. I get there. I open it, put my fucking sauce in there. I'm all,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude. And this is a bomb-ass salad.
Yeah.
Chicken and all the kind of shit.
Oh, yeah.
I take 2 bites. 2 bites. The fucking boss pulls up.
Well, what's wrong with that? You're on lunch.
He's just one of those. He's just
You're
like,
not
hey.
allowed to take a lunch? Man, fuck that guy.
He's just one of those old timers, dude.
He's not coming on the podcast, I guess.
Yo,
now.
you know what happened to me? You know what happened to me last week? I was one of the pins on the boom with the trackle fell off. Just one of those bolts. They have a nut on the other side. I was just digging and I saw it fell off and I'm like, oh fuck. So I picked it up and I said, well, I lost the nut. Pause. So then I went to the truck, picked up another nut, and then I brought me some wrenches for me to do it.
Mexican wrench?
Right when and I'm beating on it. right when I get to it, I hammered the big ass pin that was coming out. I put it in and I'm starting to move my wrenches. He pulls up right behind me. Right as he pulls up, my boss from my foreman comes out and goes, "Hey Angel, did you do this?" And then as I'm going, I stop and I go, "No, I think I put it in." And then all of a sudden, my hands get like pushed out of the way. And when I look back, owner of the company, and he goes, "You don't have to stop to talk." And I'm like,
wow,
come on, man. But now he did smile, and then he like tapped me in the back, and he laughed.
Yeah, because he saw your face when you were like, "I
And I'm like,
slap
man,
the
I just
shit out of
fucking
you, you
shit
fucking
myself.
rich white fucker,
Piece of shit. I went to high school with
piece of shit." I bet you were a motherfucker piece of shit in high school.
No wonder why that homeless guy hated you guts. Still do.
He's all, "It's my brother." Oh,
But yeah, dude. So
I can get you a job.
that's
You know what? It's good. It's that old school. No,
and I can fire you too.
it's that old school mentality.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm
like-
saying.
But that's done.
There's
Those days are done.
yeah, that's
bud.
true. There's
over.
There's in my construction career, there's 2 types of bosses. One that works with you, and then he's joking around with you. You know, there's that respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but then he's like, "Oh, you need to, yeah, go ahead. Or you need to eat something. Let me buy you something."
Right.
You know, and then there's the other one is like, I don't pay you to shit my time.
Right.
You know, and I'm not saying he's like that, but he's just
But
he's
you weren't
more
allowed. You really were not allowed to eat lunch.
I just, you know what, when
You're
he's
scared of him. That's what it is, right?
I think that's what it is, because I saw him, I'm like, fuck. But then he came up around me, and I'm holding my lunchbox, which is a fucking suitcase. Well, I mean, it's a fucking big bag.
Right.
And I'm like with my fucking tail between my legs, I'm walking back to my truck. And I just sat, like I found some shade underneath the street, and I just sat down, and I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I'm like, God damn it. And then I stand up with my big ass bag, and he saw me, and he looked at me, and he goes, I just bought you guys some tacos. And I'm like,
More of that racist shit.
It's like, hey, Pedro, Jose, Pablo, Angel, I got some tacos for you. Hey, John, what do you want from Subway?
Foot long, chicken teriyaki. Let me guess, you want cucumbers on that?
Yeah, he like taking special orders, and then to me he's like, hey, you don't like the romaine? Take it off. Put it in the fucking garbage.
No, where I work, you take lunch. You have to take lunch.
Yeah.
And they pay you for it.
How long? Half hour?
Half hour.
Still?
Yep.
It's never half hour though.
No, it's 45 minutes at best. We're talking an hour and 15 minutes.
Hey, speaking of working hard and fucking laying asphalt and shit, how was your office job?
It was a really slow week so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my off week of scheduling. So I go, I schedule 1 week, and the next week I'm off. The other guy schedules. So it's like, I'm like, did some interviews today.
Yeah.
Yeah, got some interviews done, hired some fellas.
Yo, is it? Are you the tough guy, or you're the more of a? Are you the good cop, the bad cop?
I'm the good cop.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the good cop. I'm everybody's friend. We've talked about this before. I want everybody to like me. But I want everybody to feel comfortable when they come in.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, hope you know what you're getting into playing here. Not that environment.
No lunch.
No lunch. Every once in a while, I'll buy you tacos. I'll have a shitty name for you.
A shitty name. How many?
I did 2.
Did they get hired? Or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're hurting for people.
Oh, really?
Everybody is, dude. Nobody wants to work construction right now.
Why is that? Because
one thing, we're in a pandemic.
No, I know, but
everybody just wants to sit around at home.
But don't you feel like in the middle of a pandemic, don't you feel like being outside is kind of like
we're the only ones?
best?
We're the only ones that are working. All these kids with degrees and shit like that, they all can't find jobs.
Yeah.
So we're paying high dollars. Like the amount of money that we pay people to come work and do what it's astronomical compared to where when I started in construction. I think about what we hire them at. I'm like, well, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I wasn't hired to something like that when I was your age doing this.
Yeah.
And I know times have changed, wages go up and stuff like that, but the construction industry is booming right now. They're paying big people because they cannot find these millennial kids. They do not want to work. And when they get here, they do not last.
That's true.
I hate to be that guy that says that, but it's the way it is.
Do you think as because you've dealt with that a lot more than I have. I mean, you've been going maybe 2-3 companies hiring people. Do you think what would you say is the average of new kids staying and making this a career, or they just say I just want some fucking money, and then they realize how hard the work is going to be, then they say, oh fuck this, and then it goes back to the old timers, the ones that have been there forever. Here's why I'm saying this. Every now and then I look at myself and I go, well, I've been operating for so long. I don't really want to be a laborer. I become a laborer because I really, really like my crew. I like the guys that I work with. And the guy that happens to be my boss, my foreman, I have nothing but love and respect for him. I'll do whatever he says.
Apparently he listens to the podcast, right?
Does he suck? No, he actually does. Does it suck that I'm laying asphalt? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But sometimes I go, well, I'm too fucking old to be doing this shit.
Right.
And then you get to work with this 60-something-year-old guy who does not stop. Sometimes he works with us a full shift. Then he goes back to the yard. And it so happens that the guys at the yard, they're leaving to go work at night in the vac trucks. And then they're like, well, I'll go with you. And then he works all night long.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. If you're 18 to 25, 26, you're probably trash.
Really?
If I'm being honest with you. Those kids don't last. There's the kids that grow up. I mean, anybody that knows the Utah Valley.
Yeah.
There's the kids that grow up way, way, way down south, like outside of Provo, or way, way up north, or way west.
I like how you overpronounce that. Way up north.
I just said it normal.
For me to learn.
Way out west.
You're like on the west and on the east.
Where they grew up in farm areas.
Yeah.
Those are the good kids to get.
Yeah,
These inner city kids are trash.
That's right, because those fucking kids have been working hard.
Them, but I'm going to tell you, 75% of them, they're trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it sucks because when this all blows over and we're all old, who's going to build the roads? Who's going to build the buildings? Who's going to be the next line of construction?
Yeah. Robots, dude.
Probably, unfortunately.
Aliens.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't...
somebody's got to turn the wrench to build the robots. So,
true.
At the end of the day, you can only program so much.
Yeah, but that's indoor work, though. That's good.
I'll get the old guy to do it.
No, I do feel like that sometimes. Like this job, I'm like, oh fuck, man, I don't really want to fucking do this. But I know my boss needs help.
Well, what else are you gonna do? If you could pick a career right now, what would you do? If you had your hands and they were like, yes, you're hired. And you can't say like you musician or a fucking movie star.
I would, if there's
an honest career.
We have talked about this many times. One thing that hurt me from company one was the fact that I wanted to slowly get out of machines and start getting into like the equipment guy and
Right.
just be having, because then I get both.
Right.
I get, because I talk to
Because you know machinery pretty good. You don't know the difference between this and that.
Yeah, so like for example, my buddy Dan, shout out to Dan. He went to become an inspector for the gas company, and back when I was working with him, I said, because he run machines, and I said, you miss this, and he goes, yeah, every day.
Right.
But now he's just in his truck doing paperwork. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not saying that he doesn't work hard. I'm just saying that he doesn't get to play with the machines and stuff.
Right.
Now, to me, I always thought that if I ever got to do that, I can train people. I can also have my office,
Right.
and I can be in charge to where, let's just say, I would say, hey, I have my eyes on the company buying this truck. I'm going to go try it.
Right.
And then you get to run some piece of equipment.
Did you have Tonka toys when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? Did you?
I had the big fucking...
Loader?
no, the dump truck. Like
the dump
big,
truck?
The big fat fuck.
Yeah. I had a dump truck. I had a loader. And that was it.
Well, you were poor.
Yeah, of course I was. Shout out to Syracuse.
And they were made out of wood.
My dad made them for me. They didn't say Tonka. They said Ronka.
Dude, don't make me laugh. I'm going to shut myself.
You got to go?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good.
I went... Yo, that's another thing that's been happening to me lately.
Been shitting yourself?
I all over. No, I'm just kidding. I went to... Like, I leave my house, and I'm like, oh, I gotta... Like, I wake up, I get dressed, I'm like, I gotta take a quick shit. So I go and I could take a quick shit. Before I walk out the door, I'm like, ooh, I think I have to sit back down.
Oh, so you take a second
And
run
that
out of it,
makes me be late.
the second trot. Yeah. When you drink coffee, does that get the shit going too?
I don't think coffee affects me.
Doesn't it?
I really think that it's as soon as my diet takes a shit, like I have absolute, I don't have any control over my shits. It's just like, hey, yeah, we're here. Open the door. No, like now. Oh. Like, oh, Jesus. When I'm on the diet, they're more like, hey, we're done here,
Yeah,
but
we're done here.
we don't want to.
I don't want to hold you up or anything like that, huh? Slow you down
We
there,
don't
bud.
really want to be a literal pain in the ass. So when you have a chance, we would like to get out. We're like, oh yeah.
How's that first shit?
In the morning?
Yeah. Thick, strong,
Yo, when I'm on a diet,
soft serve,
when I'm on a diet,
wet.
when I'm on a diet, it opens my fucking third eye to the max, dude.
Oh.
So solid.
It's one of them fucking
It's one of those.
gapers.
So much for you saying you couldn't hear that podcast because you were gagging. I was talking about shit.
That one was bad. That one was way worse than what I just said.
Was it though? Because they were just talking about boogers. When was the last time you had your boogers?
I've never been a booger eater. Never. Honest to God, I've never eaten a booger.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Have you ever seen those fucking kids? They have they have the one running all the time.
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
And you just look at them and you go,
well, just wipe your nose
where's
or
your
something.
fucking parents at? You know what I mean? I won't say who it is. There's a couple that I get to see every now and then. Every time I see their daughter, this is, by the way, none of my friends, but every time I see their daughter.
That's what I would say too.
No. Every time I see their daughters, I'm like, that child looks fucking filthy every time I see her.
It's not my kids, is it?
No.
Motherfucker.
The fucking kids don't even talk to me. They didn't even look my way.
That's right. There is
They're
some,
like, Dad, I'm glad you're doing your podcast somewhere else. That motherfucker doesn't come here anymore.
what about that brown skin fella running around the house?
We don't want him to be taking shits in our house. That's for sure, Dad.
No, there's some parents that just do not care how filthy their kids are.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I've told my old lady quite a few times as the kids were growing up, our kids look homeless. Put some fucking matching clothes on those kids right now, especially if we had to go out in town.
Yeah.
The kids look homeless.
What do you mean matching?
They have to match.
Why? They're not twins.
No, not match like the two of them, but
Yeah.
if they put a pair of shorts on and a pair and a shirt,
Yeah.
at least put presentable. At least look good.
but what about
comb your goddamn hair or blow your nose?
But what about those kind of parents that are like, oh, they let him eat dirt. We all did. Or something like that.
No. Because even as a kid, I ate dirt and shit, but I at least looked good when I was doing it. I was at least clean.
I would do my hair.
I comb my
I'll
hair.
make sure I look gay. I go
And then I ate dirt. With my pinky up.
Because I see people like I follow this, let's just say famous people from here from Salt Lake and on Instagram or whatever, and they let their kids do whatever.
Right.
But sometimes they have like the ice cream and it's melting on their face, on their fucking chest, all the way to their feet.
And they don't do nothing.
And then
about
they're
it.
like, you know what, he's happy.
No, my kids.
He's quiet.
No, not my kids. My kids, go change your shirt. Get rid of that shit. Put it in the hamper. Get some clean clothes on. I don't care if it's 10 o'clock at night.
Hey, take that dress off and burn it.
Yeah.
All right, it's sticky.
Yeah, and I can't say maybe in my mind, but the way that your kids look, I feel like is representation of the way you are a parent.
Yeah.
So,
Is
and I could catch heat for that. Don't care.
Yeah.
But if I look at your kids and they're filthy and disgusting,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like, well, deep down, what are you?
Yeah. Is there anything as a
Of course,
parent?
you're talking to the guy that had to wash his feet and had his friends wash their fucking feet because they stunk when they came over for sleepovers, for God's sake. So, you know what? Now that I say this, I have no room to talk.
Yo, what the fuck? Okay, first of all, let me ask you this. That I was gonna ask. As when it comes to your daughters, is there anything that you would like them to do or become? Obviously successful in whatever they do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not whores either.
You don't want them to be playing with that sport I used to play. It's a sport.
the fucking porno version of Leapfrog.
But like, is there anything? Not really.
So the older one is very, very girly.
Yeah.
She wants nothing to do with sports, and I wish she would play like soccer or do
Yeah.
something. She wants nothing to do with anything athletic whatsoever.
So she's gonna be like, Dad, it's time for my piano lessons.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if I could get her to do piano lessons. She's just not into doing anything. She's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she'll be a doctor or something like that. Fuck, hopefully.
During this COVID, that we need him.
Yeah. The other one is rough and tough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think she'd be good.
Isn't that always how it happens?
Yeah,
So the
dainty
younger one is the one.
and the small, thicker, per se, redhead is like the bully of the family.
Yeah, she's the one who flips me off when
Yeah.
she sees me. I'm like, well, I don't mean no problem.
That's the one that smokes cigars and calls me names. Shout out to the other episode.
Shout out to the other side of the Beehive.
But yeah, obviously just successful and hopefully move out of the house one day soon.
Is she into sports or anything? Or like
she'll watch fights with me.
Oh,
She's into that shit. The other one, a little bit here, but the little one, the rough and tough one, she
Yeah.
loves watching that shit with Dad. She likes to go get me a beer, chill out with Dad.
she opens the bottle with her teeth.
Opens with her teeth.
She packs my smokes. Rolls my weed.
rolls my joints. Lights them for me when I'm too fucked up to raise my hands.
Right. Lights up for me and says, you need to take the hit, huh? No, Daddy, no. I'm like, that's a good girl. Meanwhile, you're getting fucking...
What did she say? This is the weed that made Kanye go crazy before he skateboarded his way to Wyoming.
Fucking Joey, dude. He's fucking amazing.
Oh, fuck.
God damn. Now I forgot what I was going to ask
We're
you.
talking about my kids being fucking... What do you want them to do?
Yeah, I know, but you brought out something, and then I was
Not bring home a kid under 18.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude.
Not get pregnant. That kind of shit. Yeah, I want that. I want that real bad.
Would you be... I think I asked you this before. Would you be the kind of... I don't know why I'm interviewing you. I think Father's Day is over. But would you be the kind of parent who's like, hey, 18, you're getting the fuck out? Or
They'll live there forever.
Yeah.
I'll never kick my kids out.
No.
Yeah. Maybe if they were boys, I'd be like, yeah, you need your shit together and get the fuck out of my house. But because they're girls, I think it's different.
When would that be, though? As soon as it's like, hey, You're starting to wake up with boners. Like you're just walking around the house like there's nothing going on.
I see your laundry. You got snail trails in your underwear. It's time to get your shit and get out of here.
To move on.
Give them some rubbers.
I'm going to teach you how to do laundry, and then you're on your way.
There's an irrigation ditch outside. Run them through the water, wring them out, and be on your way, bud.
Yo, that's one thing that I wish I had, for example. Just like, because my mom had me playing soccer when I was in kindergarten.
Of course she did. You're Mexican.
Exactly. And now, and you know how stupid it is? Every time I go anywhere, someone's house, today at a fucking lay down yard, we're like I told you, we're right next to this fucking junkyard, and I saw a soccer ball. You want to see Angel excited about a ball like a fucking dog? I'm just talking to somebody. I go, dude, ball.
All fucking.
I kid you not. So it was like it was abandoned. There was the building where he should have, what I'm guessing came from. It's on the other side of the fence. I think someone kicked it on this side and then just like,
okay,
oh fuck,
just left it
so it's
there.
been there forever.
Right.
And today I went and I started playing with it. Not playing with it, but I like put it on my feet. And I'm like, oh,
You kicked it around a little bit, huh? Yeah. Did you take it home with you?
no,
Oh.
because I did. It was flat. It was like, it was a little flat. So I'm like, oh, I mean, this is good for Tom Brady, but maybe not. Really, you know what I mean?
Who's the Tom Brady of soccer?
As in the cheater.
Yeah.
There's this guy, European guy. I don't really know his name. I see his face, long hair. It's always in the. I want to.
David Beckham.
No.
Oh.
But there's videos on YouTube of him being a dickhead to referees, players, or whatever. There's one when he's talking to the referee, and he's like saying something, and then the guy that he just heard, it's coming to talk to the ref, and then he makes him as soon as the referee lowers his head, he grabs the ball because he's holding the ball and hits the other guy right in the head, like right in the face as he's coming up. He's talking to him, and then he sees him coming, and goes, and then like sometimes he like grabs him from the back, and then like I mean he's a dickhead.
He's a dirty.
He's a good player, but he's a dickhead.
See, one of them
Can't remember
guys
his
that
name.
does. When somebody fucking brushes by him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love those videos, by the way. Those fake flops.
Yeah.
Those are so great.
There was a guy that was they used to play for Landon Donovan, I think it is, and he played for the U.S. team. He plays in Mexico now. I don't know if he retired, but he went to play for Mexico.
A white guy?
Yeah.
He's that good, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why he wouldn't just keep playing here. He just went to, and he didn't go
Yeah,
play.
but it's big money down there, though.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
probably make almost more money down there than they do here, right?
You know what's
because
funny?
Soccer's so big there.
There's a guy that I work with, older guy, who him and I are always arguing about football because we love the teams that we love are rivals.
I thought we were talking about soccer.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget about that.
What are you talking about?
You said football.
I said football?
Yeah.
Really?
You did.
Well, it is football.
Okay, you're right. Football.
It's not tackle ball. But anyway, so we always arguing, my team fucks your team or whatever. And he, I don't know why I was going to say this. I don't know what I was saying. I have no idea why I was saying that. I lost it. You gotta learn to fucking.
Well, you didn't put this thing so far away.
Now you're giving away our secrets.
No, you were talking about a guy you go back and forth about my team fucks your team up.
Yeah.
And we were talking
Oh
about.
no, okay. Thanks, dude.
See?
He was telling me that there was a player for the team that I root for. They renewed his contract.
Okay.
And you're talking about millions of dollars.
Right.
Dollars, not pesos. Dollars.
How many?
I think it's 20. I think it's a little over, but I think he has surpassed 20 pesos per dollar.
Oh, really?
Yo, when we go,
Like $100, you could fucking throw it down, dude.
Think about it. $100 is 2,000
$2,000?
pesos. 2,000 pesos.
Wow.
You make it rain on them hoes, dude.
Make it rain on those. What are the gals called?
Bitches.
No, they don't call them bitches there. Like hombres or what are the gals?
Mujeres.
Mujeres.
Yeah.
How do you say rain?
Llover.
So make it
Llover.
Mondays.
Mujeres.
There you go. See? I know where I'm going. Angel, explain what I'm going to do to this whore.
That's so funny.
Oh, fuck. I need a beer. You want one?
No, dude.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah, you got to take your headphones when you get up. Yeah, I'll drink a beer. Fuck it. Fuck it in the bucket. I see fucking, I was watching the Chiefs,
Chefs?
the Chiefs, YouTube before I came here. He's all talking, and right in the middle of it goes, and then he goes, and as soon as he's done, he says, "Water break." I'm like, how about you say that before you take it? You know what I mean? Like if I'm talking about, hey, by the way, hey, hold on, water break, and I go, that you know it's coming. But now he's all talking about, yeah, dude, so things are happening. Water break. You're like,
You're all,
give me some.
so yeah, and then I walked around, you're all, clear throat.
Don't give him ammunition, dude. On us. Now he's gonna be like, really, fuckers? You wanna come out and fucking throw shit at me? Dude, clear throat. Anyway. Dude, I've been wanting to get people to do the fucking podcast, but I really don't know.
Nobody wants to come on here?
It's not that. I really don't know what my schedule is gonna be looking like. Beer break.
Well, beer sip. Pause.
You know what I mean?
Well, considering we're recording on a Wednesday evening
Yeah, what the
for
fuck?
episode 76.
I just, because I know that we can do it, ourselves, but it's just trying
You
to
can do it!
trying to line someone up,
Right.
and we were like kind of in a role to start getting some big names here. You know what I
Right.
mean? But
Heard anything back?
I haven't reached out because I still don't know what I'm looking
We'll talk after.
what I'm looking like. You know what I mean?
We'll talk after.
But we were gonna bring the president of the church and
Do you know who his name is? Is there a president?
yeah, right?
There's a prophet, right?
Yeah, the prophet.
Is it a prophet?
It is president of the church.
Considering a guy that grew up as Mormon, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, you're ashamed.
JSYK.
You're ashamed.
On this
You're
next
ashamed of
list.
yourself.
I should be.
Nah.
You don't have prophets. You don't have presidents. You have
I have
rabbis, right?
I have
You're circumcised, right?
well, yeah, they took it off with their teeth.
With their teeth.
No, we have
Suck the blood out.
we have a prophet, but see, that's another thing I never understood. Because we have a prophet, and we kind of focus on that guy. Even he has his own church and everything, but then you're like, why are we like? Well, see, when I was growing up, I'm like, why are we supposed to be like head over heels for this guy?
So, your grandma was the pastor, right?
Pastor of like, my grandma's the foreman, in like
Foreman?
construction talk.
Oh, okay.
That guy is the boss. He's the owner.
So, who does the pastor answer to? The prophet?
Yeah. So I think my grandma answers to one that is above her. And he, back in the day, back when I was in there, he used to be in Mexico City.
Okay.
And then after that, it goes to the prophet. The prophet was from Chicago, as a matter of fact.
So you're telling me you follow a religion that was fucking founded in Chicago? Hey, what you doing tonight?
No, but don't say founded in Chicago. Like it's not like It's not like I do fucking Scientology. It's Christianity.
Oh, okay.
So the guy lived in Chicago. I think he's Puerto Rican and he lives in Chicago.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah. So the church is in Chicago, but he happens to be the prophet.
Is that the main headquarters of you're Protestant, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll be the one, and then he runs into like the foreman. Mm-hmm. Or no, the general foremans, and then he goes to there you go. Like my grandma would be. Dude, everybody that works construction. Oh, no, it makes sense now. Dude, so my grandma's the foreman.
All of a sudden, I get religion.
So my grandma's the foreman, and she answers to a general foreman, and then there's the
Vice president?
the superintendent.
A superintendent.
No,
right?
it'll be the main
Operations manager, right?
Dude, speaking of that shit,
So where's Christ fall into this? What's he?
Oh, he's the owner.
Oh, okay. Owner operator.
He's the one who buys tacos.
He's the CEO and God is the owner.
Yeah, he's the chairman.
You got that?
Oh, sorry, dude. All this cum. Speaking of that, I was just talking about this yesterday with my wife. Oh, because I was watching the Jonestown, the women of the massacre. I think it's something like that, something called like that. Jonestown is the one with the cyanide and Kool-Aid.
Oh, okay, yeah,
with
yeah,
900 or some people.
Yeah.
So I was watching that, and we were started talking about religion here and there, and then I remember, and I told her this. I'm like, fuck, I gotta tell that story in the podcast. I remember there was a guy who I was. He was. Let's just say we were related in a far way.
Cousin of a cousin of a cousin.
He was uncle of a cousin, something like that. He was older than,
second removed.
older than me.
Right.
So he came up to me, and let's just say I was like getting away from the herd per se.
Yeah.
Right.
You were a stray cat at that point, right? Yeah.
And so he got to talk to me with another person.
Oh, he cornered you, huh?
Yeah, he was like, "Hey,
can we have a talk?
Hey, Israel, can you?
Hey, Israel.
Hey, Jedediah,
can you? No, Moroni. Can we have a talk? Yeah, and yeah. Let's have a talk.
Yeah. What's up?
I've noticed you're kind of swaying away from your family values.
No. What would you say that? Like I'm here every Sunday. I pray.
I saw you out back smoking cigarettes.
Oh,
and playing Homo Leapfrog with your friends.
No, yeah, but this, we got to stay active. You know what I mean? Then I get to talk to my friends about the word of God.
Is that what Christ would want?
Maybe not jump on top of someone's back, but
I saw that thick husky girl.
Yeah, she's our main player. She's a hefty.
Yeah. What would God think about that?
Put her on the bottom.
Come sit next to me right here.
Let's not.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Come.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Now you feel close.
Yeah. I guess.
Is it okay if I put my arm around you?
I'm gonna call my grandma.
No, she's fine. She's fine.
I think should really.
She's teaching the word of God right now.
Okay, but you're not.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yo, speaking of that shit, so that's it. So he came up to me and he goes, "Hey, let's talk a little bit." And he came with someone else, and I'm like, "Okay."
You had to have a mediator, so he didn't touch your pee-pee.
You know how shout out to all of my elders out there. You know how elders every now and then they attack your house. They're like, "Hey,
there's two of them.
We were just walking by and we saw there's you know what I mean? It's just you were spanking your son, or no?
No, they were like,
did you have some time to talk with us about?"
No, they went, "Hi, how are you?"
So so he came up to me and he goes, basically, I kid you not, basically told me, you need to repent. Is that what it is?
Yeah, repent.
You need to repent of your sins because you're going to hell right now. Right now as you are. Dude, when I tell you.
How old were you?
I must have been 14 years old.
How old
15
was he?
years old. He was
He was an
probably,
adult,
He was
right?
probably in his 30s, yeah.
Well, I can imagine the fear he put in you.
No, fuck no.
Oh, no?
You want to know why? Your homeboy is the pastor's motherfucking grandson. So I knew because trust me, I've been through all that shit. I knew that he couldn't talk to me like that. So when he's like, dude, you gotta understand, this guy gave it so much passion. He's like, Angel, you gotta repent, man. You're going to hell. You know you're going to hell. The way you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to hell. And I'm just like, your foreman is not gonna like the way you're talking to me, motherfucker.
I'm gonna go straight to the fucking superintendent about this shit.
I went to my grandma and I said, hey, so and so told me that I'm going to hell. I need to. And he was like, can you imagine my grandma? So put the Italian music in the back. Well, more like Mexican. He was like, bring him to me.
Bring him to me.
There's like two elders go and pick him up and says, Pastor needs you.
Oh, but he was scared.
Dude, can you imagine that?
Oh,
He's like
man.
shitting himself. Walks into my grandma's office and they close the door behind him.
She says,
And then they push him to get closer to my.
kiss your reverend's hand. She had all the rings and shit.
My,
What am I gonna do with you, Tony?
she's pretending to read the Bible. You know how old people have like they have like the glasses, but
The
they're like
monocle?
half, they have like no the monocle. They have like they lay on their fucking nose.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, because
they don't have any back, so
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just sit on the nose. Yeah.
yeah, and then they look at it. They look at you like this.
Oh, yeah. That's old
It's like
school.
the whole view it has no glasses. It's only when they go like the vision changes to like fucking a zoom of 100%.
And the look when she gives you, she can see right through your fucking soul.
Yeah,
with
she's
those.
all-
She's like, ooh.
She's so. I heard you told my grandson that he's going to hell. Yo, I wish I was there. They talked to him and he apologized to me.
What are we gonna do about this problem here, Vinny?
You know, I don't know if you know this, but no one talks to my family like that.
Oh, I love it.
Can you imagine? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to help him.
Were you standing outside the door, y'all listening?
No, dude, no, that happened.
Oh, you were long
that,
gone, huh?
That happened behind doors, bro. And I think he got branded. No, I'm just kidding.
He woke up with his horse's head in the bed.
He got branded the cross on his back.
She whipped him.
Put his hands on fire. My grandma so put his fucking hands on fire, like swearing. No, actually, no, let's just say she's not swearing. Like she's being an absolute fucking maniac, but she's just like, just put his hands on the fire. He needs to. No, Pastor, no.
It's learned a lesson.
Like he's all gay. Like she's all gay. She's getting annoyed. No. She's all. Maybe now I'm going to hell. Huh?
Yo, how old is Grandma?
She'll be 80 in next month.
Shout out to Grandma.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, shout out to Levert Curtis, my grandpa.
Yeah.
Just turned 88.
What's his name?
It's Levert, but we call him Lefty because he only has one arm.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Lost his arm when he was a kid in the newspaper press.
No way.
No, I went to go grab the newspaper. The story I've
The
been
whole
told.
arm though, or
No, it's gone to here.
oh, he's got a nubby.
Yeah, he's got a nubby. High dollar gun builder, by the way.
Ooh.
Never stopped him. Baller.
Yeah.
But yeah, just turned 88.
Still
Shout
kicking
out-
it, huh?
Shout out to Lefty.
Is he good though? He's
He's great.
okay. Good.
Long, like hair down to his back. Long
Really?
hair, mountain man. Wears the button-up fucking cowboy
God
shirts.
damn,
Oh
dude.
yeah, he's a gangster.
Fuck.
Yeah, he tells me stories about he lives in California, and he had the Hells Angels coming to him in California to purchase guns from him.
No way.
Yeah, and he got in trouble. Didn't get in trouble, but got questioned
Yeah.
about selling guns to. He never sold anything because he knew better.
Lefty, come to the show.
Yeah, dude, I would love to have him on the podcast. He is the most energetic person you've ever met in your life. He makes animal noises all the time.
Really?
And he's a professional at it. So he's about 5'5", 130 pounds, been
Yeah.
that way his whole life. He's a gangster.
Fuck, I wish I grew up like that though. Like when I get older, I'm gonna be like, yeah. Like I bet your grandpa's like, Covey can suck my dick.
Well, I asked him, I'm like, so what have you been doing? This was probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago on his birthday.
Yeah.
So, well, I go out for walks now because I can't go bowling. Professional bowler.
Jesus Christ.
Because you only need one arm to bowl with. He's really good at bowling. Can't go to the bowling alley anymore and can't really go to church much. And I can't go to the gun shows anymore. But I'll tell you what, Donald Trump is the greatest president we've ever had in our lives.
Switches it right there.
Dude,
I was like, Jesus.
Donald Trump all the way. Like, oh, okay, Grandpa. Well, I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Dude, fuck, all people don't give a fuck.
I love that about old people.
Yeah.
And I can't wait till I get old so I can go through stores and just pocket whatever the fuck I want and blame it on being old and senile. They're not going to arrest you. And if you get away with it, great.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you going to do? I just shit myself. What are you going to do?
What are you going to haul me to jail?
fuck
I
are
just
you
shit my
gonna do?
pants.
Yeah.
My depends. He's like, no, just let him go. It'll be fine.
Sir, you just go back home. Yeah, fuck you. They tell him fuck. Tell him the Cubs fuck off. Fuck off.
Please tell me you're going to keep your dreads when you're old. I mean, they'll be way back
I
here.
don't even want to keep my dreads in the next couple of years.
Wouldn't that
want
be
to, though.
awesome?
I want
You
to.
had the skullet, where it's just this part, but it's long, nothing up top. But you still had dreads.
What if I just Brett Michaels it?
Yes.
Or like
Yes.
Hulk Hogan it?
Yes.
I just keep wearing bandanas all the time. No one knows what the fuck's on top. Only my wife.
But the bandanas come
Like, you
with
see that
sewn-in dreadlocks.
Remember that fucking commercial of you and I talked about it. The commercial, Super Bowl commercial with Jason Momoa's like taking his fucking shit off. He gets there. Oh shit. Like a big old fucking bozo.
One
hair.
where he took everything off. I'm like, why I look just like Jason Momoa?
Yeah, that's fucking. I wish, dude. Honestly, I'll just. Like I said, the girl that does my dreads, she's like, when they get bad, I'll let you know. And then you have to fucking cut them.
What are you going to do with your hair?
I'm going to turn into a duster.
Wear a duster? You know what a duster is?
I still have. This is kind of weird and voodoo-y. I still have when I chop off my hair, like a thing like this of my normal hair.
That's not weird.
No?
That's pretty cool.
Do you ever rock the long hair?
Yeah, I used to have a really long hair in high school.
Really? Like how long?
Like down past my shoulders. Parted down the middle, straight. Fuck, about here.
Were you emo-y?
No, I wasn't emo-y. I was more of like a skater. A grunge kid. Yeah, grunge kid wore like a t-shirt with a thermal underneath it and big baggy pants, backpack.
Yeah.
Always had a skateboard, a chain wallet.
One strap, two strap.
I was a two-strapper.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was a two-strapper.
Fucking nerd.
I wasn't a preppy. I was not a preppy. I didn't one-strap it.
That's not preppy. That's fucking thug, dude. That's gangster.
No, the gangsters in Syracuse and Clearfield.
Always. Yo, speaking of, first of all, I always fucking one strap it. Speaking of, you see me wearing that fucker. Speaking of my grandma, I remember she used to go and pick me up at school, and we will walk.
Why are you wearing no one strap on your backpack, boy?
Grandma, how come no one picks us up when you own the church? Not really, but she'll be like, you need to work those pussy ass legs of yours.
I'll send the van.
No, dude, I remember. Dude, look how big of a asshole I was. In the classroom, we used to figure out which backpack was the heaviest. And then it was like, oh my God, you're not the heaviest. Are you serious? Oh yeah, this. I used to put so much shit in my backpack that I didn't use.
Just to walk into school, I'm gonna pick that rock up and put it in my backpack.
No, they were like
boulders
they were
in
like
there.
books
Yo,
that
check this motherfucker out. And I'm even the one strapping it.
they were like books.
I get to be the guy at the wall, and you all put your crotches in my face.
I get to be the captain.
Yeah.
I was such an asshole because I will make it the heaviest I could, and then with my grandma going to pick me up, I'm like, here, grandma, and she would carry it as we walked. That's not even the right sound. I deserve a fucking punch right in the head. How
We
big
don't
of a
have that
dickhead I
sound, so-
was. How big of an asshole.
That was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember I witnessed her falling one time. We were on the street.
did you laugh?
No, because I never seen it though. Like I never saw it until that day. I was more freaked out. Yo, when all people fall, it's funny.
It's fucking
hilarious.
It's
But
funny
when it's your pastor / grandma,
yeah, that's not funny.
you imagine my grandma's laugh, motherfucker. Yo, why does all my family have like a character? Your family is like nowhere in this fucking podcast. Meanwhile, my mom sounds like a fucking.
Your mom's the
My
Dawn.
mom sounds like my mom sounds like she cleans houses for a living. My fucking grandma sounds like a fucking Italian
Godfather.
gangster.
And your dad.
My dad sounds like he wants to fuck everybody. And I can't even do my own accent.
That's your fault, though. Oh, we can have fun about it.
Yo, when my grandma fell, I felt so bad, dude, because she's always been a hefty woman. So I'm like, well, I can't help you. Let's just start right from the get-go.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna stand here and watch you while you go. You know, and I'm just like, dude, and as a kid, you are a dickhead. I'm just like, well, people are seeing us.
That's what I would say. You're all looking around. I hope nobody saw that. Because I'm going to get my ass whooped at school tomorrow because my grandma ate shit.
Pick her up, you asshole.
Yeah.
It's a lot heavier to me.
But if your friends had seen you pick up your grandma, would you got more shit than that? Or if you just stood there and laughed?
No,
because kids are fucked up.
I
like
would.
that.
I would have never laughed. Yo, my grandma's knees are so bad that she has this house with a 2-story high.
Right.
She's never been upstairs.
Oh, really?
So, Jesus.
Well, this turned dark.
Yeah, but you know, I don't. But it's fun because then upstairs.
You can beat off upstairs when you go to grandma's house.
When I went to, I beat off.
You never
beat off everywhere, dude. Beat off twice as I've been here.
No, Angel, what are you doing upstairs? I'm reading the Bible.
Dude, it's
Good
so
for
cool.
you.
It's so cool. The bedrooms upstairs, the bathrooms don't have a door. It's that fancy.
It's that fancy,
Yeah,
or it's
'cause
not fancy? Excuse me. Hiccups.
Hiccup break.
Hiccup break.
No, because the bathrooms are not like mine or your house. You open a door and you see the toilet. They're more like you have to walk and go around and shit.
Oh, it's around the corner, huh?
So when you see the bath, it's kind of like when you go to a bar and you see the bathroom. All you see is the wall,
Right.
Because everything is on that side,
Right.
So they have like the shower and.
So where does the shit smell go?
That's a good question.
Well, tell me. You've been there. I've never been there.
Well, I don't think I ever paid attention, but
It permeates. It fucking adds to the wonderful fucking carne asada cooking downstairs.
yeah, I had a burrito carne asada today,
I had a carne asada burrito today too.
but I had it from that taco place. Apparently, the taco place that Mr. Company 2 got us the tacos from. It's like a lady towing her
Cart?
cart and parks inside of the Terra Park
Oh,
in
okay.
the parking lot, and then she's.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Then
I know what you're talking
she's
about.
booming all day long.
Of
Dude.
course she
By the
does.
way, Terrapart, you have 3 major fucking entrances. If we're laying asphalt on this one, use this too. Once we get to the middle, use the one behind us.
That's your fault. Where's your traffic control?
We don't have. Well,
Company K2 doesn't do that.
No, we have cones, but we don't have. Well, fuck, it's a crew of fucking 5. We're not gonna be.
You can still get hit by somebody. It only takes one of you to die. Then what's Mr. Company gonna do?
no time
Buy
for-
you tacos at home when you're fucking.
There's no time for dying, dude. Gotta get the job done. Anyway, what are you doing this weekend, you sexy piece of shit?
I think we're gonna go camping. Go plan.
Of course, you're gonna go camping. You don't have a boat.
Go playing out in the wilderness for a little bit. What are you gonna do?
Work. We just talked about.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. I know it's my last weekend of enjoyment before I fucking.
How long is that supposed to last?
I think the longest I've heard is 2 months.
Oh, wow. But that's all hearsay between the common folk.
Yeah. And I think it's just. That's the thing, though.
Mr. Company 2's all, they'll get that shit done in 2 days.
The good thing about it is when I guarantee you when we go over there, we're never going to see him.
Oh, yeah.
We literally never see. It's rarely to see him in Daybreak because he knows that shit's taken care of.
Right.
Company has been there for 5-6 years.
Right.
It's just a fucking, it's a machine.
He must be on his way home, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he goes there, and I think that was his job. So in a way, he has to see what the fuck's going on.
Make sure shit's rolling.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not fucking talking while you're wrenching.
make sure I'm not eating a salad while I'm supposed to be working. But I highly doubt we're gonna see him up there.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, but we still don't know. I mean, are we gonna meet somewhere around there, or are we gonna? Because then one of the guys is like, "So do we just go to your house?" And I'm like,
I don't want you to know where I live.
"Well, I hope not."
Do you have any idea how far that is?
No, that's the thing.
You've never been to Honeyville. So Honeyville,
It's close to Logan, isn't it?
it's past Logan.
Why the fuck would he even bid on it? There's so many fucking jobs.
Probably the only guy that bid on it too. You probably just put like a mom and pop outfit out of fucking service because you guys bid on that and they were counting on that for 4 years.
I don't know, dude. Such a fuck. I'm still. You know what? We're supposed to be there on Monday. I'm still hoping that in the next 2 days something's gonna happen that we don't have to go.
Well, it's wishful thinking.
I know, but it's just like fuck. I don't know what. I don't even want to think about it. I mean, I do because I want to know what the fuck I'm doing, but I don't. At the same time, I'm like, fuck. I guess I'll find out. But I don't want to be nobody's chauffeur.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody. I don't want people to meeting in my house at 5:30 in the morning.
Right. Get the parking ride. Meet at the parking ride.
Someone opened the door for me out there up north.
Good job, dude.
Someone fucking help me out. Yeah, hey, I'll be here all day. Yeah, you like that, didn't you? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, lady. Shut the fuck up.
There's drunk chicks in the.
Well, should we get the fuck out of here or what?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go and enjoy a fucking weekend.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Don't forget to follow The Other Side of the Beehive Pod on Instagram, The Other Side of the Beehive Podcast on Facebook, The Other Side of the Beehive on YouTube. Shout out to our sponsor, and thanks for making this a reality. Thanks
From scratch?
From scratch.
I got you there.
Thank you to our boner
Yes, thank
for
you.
sitting here. And thanks, dude.
Thank you.
Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.